Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video, and my first video since my return after 3 months. Now today is going to be sort of a light day, not going to, be doing too much. Hopefully this won't be too long of a video, but as you judge from the title of this video, I will be taking a look at the new 1.13 update. So yeah, this video will be very brief. It'll be on my opinion and not really an overlook because, I haven't really fully explored this update yet. There's definitely a lot to check out, a lot to cover, and I was gone for a week, just came back, and the update has only been up on Java for about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. Came out on the 18th, only had like about a day to check out some new blocks that I saw. But yeah, just gonna go over my opinion and my first impression on this update, as well as other few things and details that I might want you to know. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, 1.13, probably the biggest update we've been anticipating for about a year now. Definitely one of the biggest that I think, ever since we started changing up the biomes in 1.6. Now, we've definitely changed up the oceans before. We added new fish. We got those, new, all these new fish. Now we even have new fish. Pufferfish definitely got a cool rework. Yeah, the art's definitely changed. Now, one thing that I forgot to notice is that I know they're looking to change, classic textures like cobblestone. Not sure if they actually did that yet. Can't really see. I don't think they did yet. But yeah, that's definitely underway. But as you can see, we got a whole bunch of new blocks, and that is one thing that I'll go over later. But yeah, 1.13, the biggest update in a while. Now, as for my opinion, just for the update itself, the idea of revamping the oceans, I definitely think that was a great move by Mojang. Now, there's a big argument going around by a lot of players, a lot of fans saying that, adding these useless updates doesn't really help, push the game. But I definitely think that revamping, the useless part of the game, especially the oceans, I honestly think that the oceans is definitely one of the more useless part of the game. Very nice, but, and there goes that frame rate drop. Yeah, definitely nice feature to, change up because, literally like 4 years ago, the oceans were just mounds of dirt underwater that you just had to track through to get to the nearest other piece of land on the map. But now they actually got character and stuff like that we're going to explore. But yeah, in my opinion, I think that was definitely a good move by Mojang, and there's definitely more to explore. But other than that, I'm going to go towards my first impressions. Alright, so moving towards the first impressions. Now, first impressions, first thing that anybody would do, any rational person would do in aquatic update, look for the nearest body of water. Now, this is actually where, I just loaded this terrain. This is actually what I found. Definitely one of the coolest things to see my site upon, especially the kelp. That's pretty. I can't really zoom in. Optifine is not out yet, but kelp, really cool. Really loving that. Underwater plants, really adding that character that I've been long looking for. And as you can see, there's a bunch of fish underwater. Really cool. Now, one negative thing that I just got hit by. That's pretty cool. I just saw a dolphin do that little dive out into the water. But yeah, one really negative that I had the moment I just jumped in the water. I was actually right on the shore now, and the reason why I actually started this video on land is the fact that I got hit with like the biggest lag spike ever, and it just was the most impossible and the most debilitating thing ever. I literally just jumped in the water. My frame rate, let me see what my frame rate is right now. My FPS is 56 right now. Now usually my FPS is at like the hundreds. I got a pretty good computer. It's usually like up to 500, but for some reason the ocean just dropped that significantly. And my biggest complaint is, it's not that bad right now. I think it's because I dropped my render distance as well, is the fact that it's just so laggy. It's so goddamn laggy that I couldn't explore it before. I'm really hoping that Optifine will fix that, but that's like my only complaint when it comes to my first impression. But moving on to the positives, really liking the look of the ocean, honestly. I'm really liking the change of the color and, the turbidity, wherever the murkiness is gone now. Before you really, once you jumped into water, you really couldn't see anything, but I'm really liking this. What is this? Oh, you see some magma blocks. I didn't really put this here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said before, like, the oceans used to be just, mounds of dirt. But now this is, this is different now. You could explore. Now, another thing is, what's Dolphin's Grace? Not sure how you got that. Like I said before, I gotta explore more of this. But got this turtle shell here. You could really, yeah, the tools to go over that later. But yeah, like I said, this is not really gonna be like, I'm not gonna like showcase all the blocks or anything like that. Just gonna go over my opinion. This video is probably, well longer than I thought it would be. But yeah, my impression on the ocean, really like it. Very beautiful, very clear. I'm looking the fish. I'm not really sure what happens if I drop a fishing rod in. See what happens. Can I catch this? Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, you could do that. A lot of cool stuff. I'll explore more of it later. Maybe I'll make a part 2. But I really do not want this video to go over as long as, you know, that, you know, I really don't want this video to go longer than it should be. But yeah, in conclusion, ocean's looking really nice. Now, moving away from the ocean, I want to check out the blocks. Now, I'm not going to show you all the blocks like I said before, but there are a lot of really cool stuff that I expected and I also didn't expect. You know, especially with the logs. They did something with the logs that are just crazy. You can just check this out right here. You got these strip logs. I'm not really sure yet how you get these yet, but they also have these too. Now, these used to be something. Now, every builder knows what these used to be. I forgot what the ID is. I believe it's like 17 whatever. But now you can get them in vanilla, and that's pretty cool. Other blocks that I really love. Now, the blocks that I love the most probably are the stairs. Stairs, I could really do something. I could do a lot of stuff with that. Really looking forward, and maybe I might do a speed build at the end of this video. But you know, stairs, I'm really looking forward to make something. Now I know the realistic builders are probably going crazy over that because, you know, with the house roofs and everything like that, you can do a lot of stuff with that. And you got a bunch of cool blocks that I also didn't expect. This looks like underwater terracotta in my opinion. You got all this coral block. You got dead coral block. Not really sure what dried kelp is. But yeah, other than that, let's go over the the function and like the function of this new update. You know, the cool tools that you could use and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, blocks, really cool. Really looking forward to seeing how the creative community attacks this. There's definitely a new variety. This is definitely a game changer. Now, you know, back when they added the new terracotta glaze blocks, you know, you definitely could do a lot of stuff with that, and I've definitely seen how the community worked with that. But to add, you know, a new set of stairs and everything, that is definitely a big game changer, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how, you know, other builders use that. But moving on, we're going to check out the functionality of this update. So yeah, this is there's a lot of blocks to check out. Definitely looking forward to that building aspect. You know, the builder always looks forward to seeing how the update benefits the builder. But you know, there's definitely the survival aspect of the update. Definitely can't leave that out. That is definitely the most staple part of this game. Yeah, so survival. You know, survival. If you don't know it, I am actually a pretty big fan of the survival aspect of this game. You know, once in a while when I'm not building, I pop onto a survival server or just play plain old vanilla on single player and just I punch a tree or two. It's definitely something that cools the mind from building. You know, building can be a stressful thing when you do it. You know, part of a team and everything like that. But yeah, you know, survival, really calm, and for an update like this is definitely something to explore. But I'm not really going to go over a lot of stuff because I still need to explore a lot of it. I'll probably make another video on that. But there's two things that I really like about this update. Now, one of that is accessibility to the water. Now, one thing is the water definitely has a new makeover. It's got a bit of animation going on. That's definitely something that used to be there, but it's definitely looking really sharp, really animated. But yeah, underwater, everything's kind of visible, but it's definitely explorable, and I really like that. Now, as for the tools and stuff that you get with it, I'm sure there's some sort of enchantment that, you know, there's more enchantment improvements. Now, I know there's definitely been like a bunch of enchantments that I haven't checked out. Last time I remember like doing something with survival with enchantments is probably like, I don't know, 1.8. There's definitely been a lot that's been going on since then, but I'm sure there's something that really improves the water performance. But one thing that I did notice, and it's on my head right now, is this turtle shell. Now, I'm not really sure, and I tried toggling the game mode. You know, there's definitely this new like section here that really, you know, it's kind of like Google right there. Really liking that, you know, the commands part of that. But yeah, I'm not really sure this is infinite, but this turtle shell is really cool. Helps you breathe underwater. Let me just try one more time. Game mode 0. Oh, I think it just tells you to click here. What? It says unknown command. And I'll check that out later. But yeah, you know, before, you know, exploring the water, it wasn't that easy. You needed either, you know, a boat to get across. You needed aqua affinity, depth strider, stuff like that. And you know, water breathing potions were not the easiest thing to get. You had to make them awkward potions and stuff like that, or whatever you call it. It was a lot of potion making. But now, you know, just kill a turtle and you're set. You're good to go. And here you can check out all this cool stuff, and I don't know why I'm gliding. Oh, I got this Dolphin's Grace. I'm not really sure how I got that, but this is pretty cool. You do have this Depth Strider thing, and adding on to that, you know, the playability and explorability of the underwater, definitely really cool. And you got these cool structures down here. Definitely a new cool adventure to check on another day. Well, yeah, moving on from, you know, the function. Actually, there is one more thing other than the, you know, explorability of the ocean, is one important tool, and that is the trident. Now, before I move on to other parts of this update that I want to talk to, the trident is probably one of the most important, you know, parts of the PvP aspect of this update. Now, the trident is important because it is the second, I believe it's the second, you know, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it is the second and only the second projectile tool or weapon to be out there, because, you know, the only way to kill somebody from like a mile away is probably a bow, and now you have this trident. Now, I'm not really sure how you make this. Maybe there's like a recipe you get somewhere, but I'm sure it's like it looks pretty easy and disposable, and that's pretty cool. You know, having this new projectile weapon definitely is a game changer, and definitely looking forward to see how, you know, minigame servers and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Just throw at them now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are disposable and pretty easy to aim, actually. Yeah, just check that out. I think you get like 3 of them if you make them. Not really sure what they're made out of. They're probably made out of like prismarine shards and like sticks or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's actually, this animation is pretty nice. It sticks out like an arrow. But yeah, you know, for the trident, now we have like something other than a bow that you could like shoot, throw people out with. Definitely a game changer. But moving on to other cool stuff, we're going to go with the graphics. So last part of this video that I want to talk about with the updates and my opinions is the graphics. Something that is, you know, Minecraft, it can only get so far with the graphics of a World of Blocks, but something that, you know, is probably like the biggest burden, but the coolest part of this is the animations. Now, I'm not really sure how to toggle it, and that's a big mystery to me when I was trying to figure out how to make this game less laggy, but like I said before, you definitely got this cool animation going on. Really adds character. Now I know you could take out bobbing with like other animations and stuff like that, but it really didn't help with the animation. But it really drops the frame rate, and I really hope there is some way to get rid of this animation. Definitely looks cool though, but it does tank my FPS. So unfortunately, you know, cool, but just kind of debilitating. And I don't know why I'm sinking some blocks. That might be like a little glitch right there. But yeah, the graphics, like I mentioned before, they are. I do believe that Mojang is trying to fix some of the graphics and update them, especially Cobblestone. I actually do have the resource pack right here. This number 1 here. That's actually the new updated textures that they plan to put in. I thought they were going to put it in 1.13, but I believe they have not yet. Everything seems to be the same. But here you have a bunch of new blocks and graphics and stuff. I saw the fish before, and that's pretty cool. You got new characters. The pufferfish looks cool. You got this bucket of tropical fish. I'm not really sure what this is. But yeah, they definitely got this cool animation going. I'm not really... Oh, hey, look at that. These little fish going on. Can I drop a pufferfish in there? No, I can't. But yeah, pufferfish definitely looks freaky and stuff. See if there's any more graphics that have been changed. Turtle egg. Oh yeah, I forgot. You could do this too. You could. That's pretty cool. I don't really know how they grow or what their animation is, but definitely really cool. I think there's something else that you could use as well. You could also place that on the ground. Oh yeah, these sea pickles. And like I said before, I gotta explore and see what they do. But that's pretty cool. I could see how you could really. Another building thing. I can see how you could use these in building, or like, you know, survival and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely another thing to explore. But other than that, you know, this update is just so vast, and I just gotta, you know, figure out, you know, other stuff to do with it. But other than that, you know, I believe that is everything I want to talk about for this video. It's gone well over 10 minutes, I believe. So, you know, I believe it's time to just, you know, save everything for another video. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, little welcome back video. I hope you guys, I do urge you guys to, check out this update for yourself. Give me your feedback, any opinions. I probably got some facts wrong in this video, so, correct me if I'm wrong for that stuff. But, got a lot of new stuff in store and a lot of new content that is lined up. So other than that, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you later.